I know y'all seen. Well, hopefully y'all seen, and I know y'all probably seen. What's in the news, kind of, sort of. Lord Dirk, his remarks on the low body count of, that's how he chose his. It wasn't specifically that's how he chose his girl off a low body count, but that was one of the qualities to the reason why he cuffed his girl India. You know what I'm saying? They love that. You feel me? The Instagram loved it. How do y'all feel on the topic of? Because it was a lot of outrage when the stuff came out. How do y'all feel about it?
I think it's a preference for real. He can allow to have that preference to be with somebody that he can't say many men have been with. Like, why wouldn't he want that? I mean, I don't get why the girls is mad.
Is that something you hold high on your list?
Um, Not at the very tip top, but it's not at the bottom either. Probably like an average type thing. I mean, I'm not really one to ask either, but if I was with a girl and I found out she been really out here in these streets, I'm not about to be with you.
What if she
I
told
can't do
you
it.
100 off rip?
Then I can't do it.
Why can't you?
Cause I don't need people coming to me like, yeah, I had that. Well, you can fuck around, go to the bar, niggas looking, cause that's light skin Keisha. Yeah, like,
Light skin Keisha is crazy.
but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nah, I don't need to be getting remarks and stuff.
If somebody's bold enough to walk up to you and say that, if somebody's bold enough to walk up to me and say they hit my girl, I'd be looking internally like, what the fuck is wrong with me that give nigga the balls to do that? So
You got a gun.
you like I'd be about to smack the shit out of somebody like that. Like what? Like that's wild. But personally, I don't really give a fuck. Like similar to y'all two, I don't ask that question. Sean, you got a mic muted. Oh, bruh. Anyways, yeah, like, who cares? Like, similar to y'all, I don't ask that question. Like, who the hell asks, what's your body count? The fuck am I in middle school nowadays? Like, it don't matter to me. I'm not going to say, like, I don't think about, you feel me, like, it just don't matter. Like obviously, I don't want you to be somebody that had sex with my homeboys. That's about all I really care about. Like, I'm not out here worried whether you fuck somebody. Like, I don't care. I don't want a fucking virgin. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to pick your poison. You want a girl that is not experienced and then you're complaining because she's not experienced, or you want a girl that's experienced. Like, I'm not concerned who you fucked before me, unless it was my fucking homeboys.
That nigga was throwing me off with the muting the vapes. Like,
that's why
it's season 3, nigga. We already heard you vape 1,000 times.
Yeah, like
It's loud now, though. I don't know why, but it's louder.
But and for my opinion, I don't understand why like a lot of girls get mad and comment and shit like that. I don't get it. Like, if you didn't fit if the shoe didn't fit, it didn't fit you. I mean, and it's crazy because they put that couple as like the fucking. That's the new Jay-Z and Beyonce. This nigga do anything. Oh, I want. You need to treat me like how Dirk treat India. No, relax. Me personally, I don't ask because I really could care less as long as it's not my homeboy and it's a situation where it's like a friend type, because it's levels of friendship. So it's like if it's somebody, say we all go to like a game night and shit. And niggas, I pull up, niggas is laughing and shit in the background and shit. Then I'm gonna feel some type of way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you know, that's a question I'm gonna ask y'all too. Like, if she knows, if she messed with one of your homeboys, not homeboys, but like one of your friends in passing, does she have to tell you?
Yeah, she gotta tell me, just in case something like that was to come up. Like, if it's a group friend gathering and you'll get invited, then he coming. Like, nah, bro, you can't talk to
Like,
him.
how you know him?
Right. Like,
He gave you a nice little hug,
Right.
little good hug. One of them.
Like Drake said, the hug when you know you smash. You don't say nothing.
Yeah, I don't listen to Drake, but yeah,
Well,
one of those. You ain't got nothing else?
you don't got nothing on that?
No, I don't have nothing else to say.
Y'all fellas ready?
Yeah.
DJ Sean with a C. EDMC. Spin that shit.
Let's get it. you niggas saying. Heard you got extorted in that hood, so who you paying? Baby want me cuff, always ask me why I'm playing. Better watch what you saying, you don't want smoke with that man. Get it on my own, won't never ask for lending hands. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Just stick to the plan, that bag I bring it in. Niggas know my style, you know I'm solid. Used to want them brand new phone pods, couldn't buy it. Love it how she talkin' when she suck me, shit be fire. I ain't even slept in 48 hours. Told that bitch I'm tired. Asked me where I'm from, I told her ass home of the wire.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The echoes. Baby, welcome back to the Cuzzies podcast. I'm your host, Sweet Tea Filet, because I'm going to Chick-fil-A after this. I'm hungry as shit. To my right, you can't see him, Cuzzy Bear, but to my right, CLB Ib. Want more Ib. Not saving them kids, Ib. Saving that wife.
I don't want to be CLB no more.
Too bad, nigga.
Too damn bad.
I'm Hill Ben.
What?
He's starting his villain origin story.
I'm going
He said
Hill.
Hill, man.
He going Hill.
I'm going Hill.
What the more stand for today? Try
No
to-
more CLB.
He got him that time. You got him
Yeah.
again. Got him again. He
Got
fell
him
for it.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had one.
CLB has been replaced. I'll tell you what the more stand for.
Okay. To my right. Sean with a C. Chauncey. Coal Mining Sean Samuels. Corruption, conflict, Sean. What does C stand for today?
C stand for Carnival.
Oh.
Electric Daisy Carnival.
Oh,
EDC.
I like that. I like that.
sir.
Yeah, I like that. That was hard. I like that.
EDC.
Yeah, EDC gonna be lit. How y'all brothers, Kings, feeling today on this blessed Saturday?
I'm actually pretty tired, to be real.
Fuck, you had a long day?
No, I'm just tired, man. It's one of those days.
I had a rough week, man. Some family issues, you know. And I don't know about anybody else, but daylight savings was fucking kicking my ass. Like, I was not sleeping at all. Like, I couldn't get to sleep. Like, I was staying up till like fucking 1 a.m. and it was fucking whooping my ass. I was off work most of the week. Like, it was a rough week for me, but today I feel all right. I'm better than I was Monday, so.
I feel like I ain't, dude. I'm like, not too high, not too low. Like right before, huh?
Content?
No, like right before that, like way like higher than that. I'm in like a good flow state. Like everything is just, I'm like floating. Everything is good. Like I can't complain. I'm starting to hoop again. It's fun to just get back. Not like I'm a fucking retired fucking NBA player, but I'm saying like it's just cool just to.
It's fun is to get back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's cool to just like it's fun, like hearing just had the conversations that be on, like you can relate to conversations on the field and shit, like throwing the football and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the conversations, the
Got the court too,
camaraderie.
basketball.
Yeah, camaraderie, just chilling, cracking jokes, playing, competitive nature, just shit like that. It's just fun.
Hey, do y'all? I don't know if this is. I always wonder because I do it, but do y'all count y'all bad days?
No.
Like, oh, this is a bad day one.
Mhm.
No, I don't really think that I have bad. Like, I don't put it in my mind that I'm having a bad day. I don't look at it as bad. Look at it as lessons, kind of sort of.
I would notice it if I had like a few in a row, but I don't be counting. It would have to actually take a few in a row for me to actually be noticed. Like, yo, the last 3 days, last 4 days, been shit.
Yeah, I count
But
my bad
I don't be
days.
counting them though.
Yeah,
Like you count them throughout the year,
Mhm.
so at the end of the year you can be like, yo, I had like
this, that, and the third.
46 bad days this year.
Yep.
Damn.
Because I feel like I don't know. It's just a me thing, but I count my bad days because I know I have more good days than bad days, and I like to make sure that stays that way. So I don't want to, you know, what it was? How many 365? Like
Mhm.
I come to this bitch, I'm like, yeah, I had 200 bad days. Like that's an issue.
Mm.
So
So it's kind of like a checkup.
yeah, just like because I keep counting my bad days so that I know to have good ones, if that makes sense. Like this year, I've had six bad days.
So how do you keep like you have a calendar? You write this was a bad day, like on that day.
Put a
No,
B
I
on
just
that
keep it.
motherfucker.
It's in the back of my mind. Like at the end of my days, I reflect on everything I went through, like everything that happened that day, and I determine whether it was a good day, bad day, or just another day. And
Yeah.
the only ones I count are the bad days because I know I'm gonna have more good days.
Like maybe if I get like into a car accident or some shit like that, but I don't really. It'll fuck up my day, but I don't consider it like it's like a notch to my bad day. I'm so optimistic, so I'd be like, all right, well, maybe I wasn't supposed to do this. Maybe it's something else gonna come down the line. So I don't really look at it as I'm so optimistic. I'd be cranky though in the morning sometimes, like if I don't get enough sleep. But other than that,
Yeah, that's why I determine my bad days at when I'm going to sleep. Like I don't wake up and be like, "Yep, this is gonna be a bad day." Like that's crazy. I go throughout the day
Glass half empty.
because I'm trying to be optimistic. You know, I could have a shit morning, get cussed out first thing in the morning or something like that, but I might have a great work day. If I have a great work day, you feel me? That step takes a step over getting cussed out first thing in the morning. So by the end of the day, I reflect and I think about, all right, I did this, and this. Was this a good day or a bad day?
I do like if I got cussed out, I would run it like this motherfucker cussed me out. This bit that cussed me out this whole month. Like when I'm trying to sleep, probably talk to my mother about it, like, yo, this girl, tell me why this girl tried to da. Or when I'm asleep, why did this situation happen? Sometimes, but 9 times out of 10, I try to make sure I don't bring that baggage to my sleeping. But the whole day runs through my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I look at it. But let's start this. Let's start the show, the motherfucking pod. Started late. Can you be too young to be in love?
Yeah.
Why so?
Cause you don't really know what you're doing. You don't know what love is. Like these people who some I ain't gonna say all, but most high school shit where they claim they in love. Y'all not in love. Y'all like each other a lot, but y'all not in love. Like you finna, if everything goes well, y'all about to go to college. You might go to different colleges. So much different things you're gonna experience, and so many different people you're gonna meet. You ain't in love. You just like each other a lot right now.
Okay, and I want to play devil's advocate. How can somebody say you don't know what you're doing? You know what I'm saying?
Some things you just too young for. Like you don't know what you're doing. You just too young for.
All right, I'm okay. For this, I'm assuming for this question, we talking about like high school. Like we ain't talking about like middle school, shit like that.
It could
Like,
even be middle school. It could be elementary school.
I mean,
I don't see
wouldn't
why
say
not.
elementary, middle, because people, I don't know nobody that date nobody in elementary
like
school.
heavy.
But
People was crushing.
middle school.
People was crushing in elementary
Yeah,
school.
crushing, but like, let's keep middle and high. Like y'all don't, you not, you
eighth grade,
don't know
high
what the fuck
school,
you
yeah.
doing. Like y'all.
But who is? That's what I'm
the
saying.
ones
Like
that claim
who,
that they in love, y'all is not in love.
but I'm saying like who can tell you don't know what you're doing? Somebody that's older than you.
Pretty much, yeah. Anybody, yeah.
But okay,
When did age start to reflect the knowing what love is?
right. There's a lot of people that's older than us that's single or going through problems that's passed down trauma or passed down beliefs that fucked everything up.
Yeah,
But they all
and-
come from experiences, though.
And also, what
Whatever
about the
So
people
you
that
have to go through that shit
have?
first.
What about the people that go from middle school and now they married to that same person?
Right.
That's exceptions. Most people don't do that. There's a lot of people that date
Well,
throughout school, and
And why
Most
do you
people
think
would
most
say that
why
you're too
do-
young.
Why do you think most people do that? Because people say you're not too young. Like you said, you're too young. You don't know what you're doing. You don't really love her and all that stuff. Maybe you do, and that's probably what fucked everything up.
well, if you do, you do. If it happens, you end up being married forever.
But think
And you're an exception to the rule. You're not the general, but in general, the percentage of middle school and high school couples, they's not together after that.
but it's outside influence. Think about it. When you young, your mind is very malleable. So you're gonna go if your mother say, yeah, you don't really like, or somebody from the outside be like, yo, you don't do all this. You might, oh yeah, you right. That's okay.
Yeah, and that's exactly why you don't. No,
That's outside influence.
Just
if you
adding
just
bad
went
energy to it, yeah.
If you, just like if you're in a relationship and her homegirls and shit start talking about like, oh, he did this because of that, then she gonna have some shit in her mind rather than confronting you and talking the issues out. That's what's wrong with a lot of relationships today. I'm gonna do this shit myself, but for real though, honestly, like a lot of relationships, when outside sources come in to your relationship, whether good or bad, it'll sway the way you think. Whether your first instinct could be like, okay, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this. But when your friend like, no, I don't do that. She ain't doing this. And then you gonna come with that extra energy that you didn't even have in your mind.
exactly. That's exactly why they're too young for it. If your mind
Because
can be persuaded by somebody else. That's exactly why you're too young for it. You're not in the right mind to keep on your own track of thought. You gonna let somebody else come and tell you don't really like that person.
And then I got another.
Exactly why you're too young for it. Your mind ain't developed yet.
But then I got another thing. Older people can be swayed too. Literally, lawyers. We in court. We try and sway the who the people are on the side. The jurors. You're trying to sway the jurors. So,
but you don't. That's with facts though. That's trying to prove a fact or not, or disprove a fact or an opinion, whatever. That's different than that.
how is it different?
Because it is one lawyer trying to convict somebody, one trying to get them set free with facts. Like
Both of them have facts.
I know they got to prove to which ones is to make more sense.
Right. So in the other ones, and you getting advice from people that just have experience, not facts, not concrete facts. That's why scientific method, the science. I'm gonna just say science for example. A lot of shit is just hypothesis. Like a lot of shit is just hypothesis that never full on concrete laws and shit like that. Well, some of them are, but I'm saying for science shit is just a lot of shit is just hypothesis or scientific theory and shit like that. It's never full concrete. It's just experiences. Like you can't say, all right, I had, let's say I fuck with all these girls, right? All these girls did me wrong, and I'm gonna say, oh girl, excuse me, queens. I say bitches ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, and I tell it to my son, bitches ain't shit, bitches ain't shit, because of my experiences. That ain't fucking facts. Maybe he got this good girl he met. You feel what I'm saying? Down the street, good girl, good wholesome, clean. Go to church. Church girls a little freaky, but I'm saying go to church. Whole 9 yards, right? Let's say this. But if I tell him, nah, bitches ain't shit and all this shit, he'll fuck around listen to me because I'm his father, hopefully. Well, not hopefully, but I'm saying he fuck around listen to his father, right? And then he break up with his girl, and she was probably good for him. And then he starting his villain origin story. Then it'll be Hill to Lil Yason III.
Exactly. He's too young.
Outside influence. Just take that out, yo.
He's too young. I ain't know. Maybe I just think, because I personally think kids need to be told what the fuck to do. Let these motherfuckers be too free. No.
Not saying free. I'm not saying they need to be
I
fucking.
I don't think they need to be told that either. I think you need to give, I think you can be young and in love. I don't see an issue with that.
I do too.
I think that, and even if I felt like, I got to know the girl and I talked to whomever, or boy, whatever, because you could have a daughter as well. If I got to know the significant other or whoever the other person is, and I personally felt like this ain't right for you, ain't no way you love this person, I'm not going to let my outside influence, like you say, you feel me, affect that situation. I'm going to let you live and learn and make your decision based off of yourself, because you have people who go from elementary school and fucking get married. You feel me? Like I'm not going to be the one to jump in the middle of your situation using my experiences when they ain't facts. Like everything you said was right. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah, a lot of people. I got a lot of old heads that be like, "Yo, just go around." I mean, that's the common thing is a older generation, older men be like, "Oh, go around, have fun, do all you think." But what if say you fuck around, you fuck all these girls, but you fucked over the girl.
You said that a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But like,
we trying to play it back, though.
No, I did. I'm not fucking saying I did say it. Shit is on record. I'm not gonna go back. But I'm saying, like, say if you fucked over the girl, this nigga is muting his fucking vapes. Say you fuck over the girl that could have been your wife. Then what? That could have been the end all be all. Just from listening to the advice that these older cats that's single or divorced or whatever, what have you. Or going through shit. You feel what I'm saying? Niggas don't never think about that. The motherfuckers be single and shit, but telling you what to do.
Another thing that you said that I'm actually curious about.
I
kind of want you to elaborate on it, too, Sean. I'm sorry.
That's a good topic.
You said kids need to be told what to do.
Right.
Can you elaborate on that?
I mean, there's got to be structure, rules, consequences. No, there's too many of these bad kids out here.
Why do you think so?
Because their parents don't care. They let them do whatever they want. My kids ain't about to be running around doing whatever they want. You got me crazy. Got me messed up.
Could that be a what the fuck is it called? Passed down from generation to generation of a shit that we could have checked from the beginning.
Probably, but I don't got nothing to do with that.
Like I ask because because I'm not sure how if I'm taking it too literal, but if you saying that kids need to be told what to do, aren't you living their life?
Yeah, you talking about like arranged marriages type shit?
Yeah, like you are like putting them where
I'm
you
talking about while
want them
they're
to
a
go,
kid.
what they want to do.
What?
But don't you have to let your kids, even your kids, don't you have to let them make mistakes at some point?
You talking about?
Yeah, well,
Like,
I mean,
are you saying tell them what to do or guide them in? You feel me, on the straight and narrow? Because I'm trying to make sure I'm not taking it too literal.
Yeah, I'm confused.
I'm
too.
not literally saying like
You talking about
like,
discipline them if they
not
fuck
give
up?
them no freedom. Like they gonna get my kids gonna get some freedom, but not too much. I'm not trying to have no kids that's out here like disrespectful to the world, just doing whatever, running around doing whatever they want.
No, you going
Like I'm gonna guide them the right way.
And
Basically,
discipline
keep them
them
out of jail, keep them alive.
You can't keep nobody out of jail. You never know.
Well, I'm gonna do my best to. Is what I'm saying.
You go to jail for a fucking speeding ticket.
You got it's gotta be some crazy shit for you to go to jail for a sweet ticket. But
You didn't pay him.
anyways,
Anyway,
what I'm not saying that my kid not gonna get no freedom. They gonna get some freedom, but when they old enough, and what I say still goes, motherfucker.
I like I'm gonna give my child like I know this kind of we transition to kind of topic of how we going, govern our children. I'm gonna give my child like I'm of course I'm gonna discipline him like this is boom you did this wrong or if you get disrespectful then there's gonna be some some consequences to your actions cause and effect, you feel what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be like I don't want to bring this shit up. The religion thing I don't want to be like I'm this way so you gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to push you or sway you towards what I'll tell you what I do or what you know what I'm saying how I'm living, but I'm not gonna be like you got to do this because of blah 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 blah. Because it gets crucial. A lot of motherfuckers is living their parents' dreams, going to college, et cetera, et cetera. And just because your parents ain't go to college, they think that college may be the answer when they don't even know. I mean, it's cool to jump out there if you really want to go to college, but a lot of kids are set up, they just jumping out there and they like, I didn't even really want to do this shit. And now they got debt. And then the cycle continue.
How do y'all feel about the term, my kids are not my friend?
Kind of 50-50
I am
on
not
it.
friends with my kid.
I'm 50-50 on it.
I don't like it. Because, I understand it, but I don't like it. Because I feel like you should be that person that they could talk to. Because I feel like a friend you can talk to, when you really need like their problems worked out. So I feel like you should be that friend. I'm not talking about you shouldn't be partying with your fucking daughter and shit like in the club and shit. But I'm saying like as far as you can have that conversation, have that good bond where you can crack jokes and talk with your child. And then at the same time let you know I'm your motherfucking father type shit.
Exactly.
Yeah, but
that's why I say I'm 50-50 because like
yeah.
I get both sides when people say that. I get the parents that want to be the kids consider them as a friend, and I get the parents that want to be like, we not friends at all. I'm your parent, straight up. Like just like how you said your kids should be able to look at you as a friend and be able to tell you things. I think they should be able to do that as a parent. Like
As a parent,
like,
exactly.
No, like I'm your parent. That's why you should be able to tell me things, not because I'm friendly with you or you consider me a friend. No, man, nigga, I'm your parent. That's why you tell me things because of that.
Yeah.
It's because we can work through it. I can help you out. Do what I can.
Yep.
Like I don't need to be your friend for that.
A lot of people don't tell their parents stuff. A lot of people would rather talk to their friends. That's why it's the same thing we saying.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
We're saying the same
Motherfucker,
thing, but
I'm the one here for you. At the end of the day, all these other people, they gonna come and go. I'm the one here for you. That's not gonna change. I don't give a fuck. And just like my parents kind of that way. Like they cool and everything, but I know that they're my parents. Like at the end of the day, like we cool for friends. I mean, I guess you could say, but I don't look at them like no. We ain't
There's information
friends,
you keep to yourself. Like
my dad. I'm 26. He ain't gonna be having no fucking drink with me.
Right.
He had that once when I turned 21, just because I turned 21. But he rarely ever has a drink with me. Why?
Right.
He's like, because I'm not your friend. I'm your parent. I'm your father. I don't care if you're 26, 36.
and that's why I want to understand. Like when you say friend, that's why like are we talking about party type friend with you and shit like that in the club and getting shots and shit with you?
There's a
running down
lot.
on joints
Like,
with you?
there's a lot.
because when I think about it, because I don't think that your parents should be your friend. I think that as a parent, your kids should feel comfortable coming to you about anything.
Yeah.
But there's a level, there's an extent there's a certain point where it's like my father. I feel like I can talk to my father about anything. I don't, but I can. If I needed to, I could go to him. But I'm not gonna talk to my father like, yo, I just went to the crib. I just fucked this bitch. Da 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 da. Like that's too much.
Right.
So there's a certain level or a kind of fine line between parenting and friendship.
Right.
And really, it ain't fine. It's a very fucking
clear
cut line. It's just, some people do it differently. I guess the end goal is just have good kids.
Right.
So since we talked about, we kind of was saying the same thing, really, in a nutshell. Just don't party with your kids, but we still had that respect factor to, explain. But since we talked about, being too young to love, what is your definition of love? Of one, take it, pause.
You should know this off rip.
Yeah.
Because you say that they too young. They don't know what they're doing.
They don't know what they're doing. So you know what you're doing.
You should know what love is.
I don't know what love is for everybody.
What is love for you?
Shit, I barely even know what it is for me.
What is love for you to the point where you feel that
Somebody
these
loves
middle
you?
schoolers, these high schoolers, they too young to know what it is?
I just feel like they're too young for it just because they too young in general. They're too young for a lot of things. Can't buy a lottery ticket, can't drink. You too young. Too young for love too. Fuck it.
But you can also enlist in the military, but you can't buy beer.
They can at 18.
Yeah,
17.
but you can't buy a beer at 21. You gotta be 21.
You gotta be signed. Parent got signed for you at 17.
But you gotta be 21. So you can smoke cigarettes.
Maryland.
I think in what's it called? Oh, well, in the
I
United
think
States.
that's national.
That's United States.
It's
Well,
national.
yeah. Right, you got me on that one. You got me on that one. National.
United States.
What you say?
United
You don't
States.
Beated it.
But
What is love, nigga?
Yeah.
You still ain't talking about what love is.
whatever love is whatever it is to you.
Nah, you gotta.
That
you
is
gotta,
bogus.
Yeah, you gotta say something.
You love your parents?
Yeah.
What makes you love your parents? What get you to say I love my parents? Something has to be like, oh yeah, I love them, not just because they there.
And not just because you just say it, just because.
Unless you
You
one of them
just
niggas that
do.
just
I
throw.
don't know why. You just do.
You one of them niggas that just throw the L word, the L word out.
Nah.
So what does it mean to you? It has
Yeah,
to mean
shorty, I
something.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it means.
shorty, I
You
love
just do. Like, it's just natural. You just do.
Do you
What
have you ever
is
told
it?
somebody that the L word?
That's not my family?
Yeah.
No.
So then what does it mean to your family? What does it mean? What is love? What makes you say you love your family? What is it that they do, or what is it that is triggered in you that makes you say, I love y'all?
Knowing we got each other back forever.
Family don't always got each other back.
Hey, nigga, speak for yourself.
Yeah, he's
What the fuck you
speaking
talking
for
about.
No, but I'm just saying in general. That
You don't know that.
That was the Debbie Downer shit.
Right.
no, I'm just saying. I'm just
Nigga,
saying.
a hater.
I'm not a hater, nigga. You still ain't say. You still ain't say. I'm trying to figure out what the. I mean,
Well, you would only say that to the ones that do got your back forever, right?
That's what
Yeah.
he,
Is
that's
that
what he
right then?
said.
So for the ones that you are tight like that with, that's why you say you love them. Well, for me,
So love for you is having somebody
Forever.
that has your back forever.
pause.
yeah.
You
Right, that wasn't
Got your back.
want to go?
Yeah. Love for me is it's kind of it's just it's a feeling of it's just like relatability, like good sound advice. They want what's best for you. Not saying that they trying to teach you what to do. They'll tell you their experiences. Whether it's I'm just saying like friends and shit like that. Tell you their experiences and shit like that. It's just
You love your old heads? They give you advice.
yeah, I would say so.
All right.
What are your different? Do you have different levels of love?
Yeah.
So then you want to kind of go through the different steps, like loving your friends versus loving your family versus love. We're not gonna go through the order thing, but
Yeah,
loving
I'm
your
not-
spouse, your family, and your friends.
All right, I'll go to jail for my spouse. Well, no, I don't. I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I probably would. No, I would. I would. I would. Like I would go to jail. Like it's some like go to jail for like family. Like or if somebody did something to my family, like, willing to risk your life for your family. That's the level. But friends, I probably wouldn't. I ain't gonna lie. Friends, I probably wouldn't risk my life. Like OD, like risk my life, or take a fucking 10-year bid because you did something. And I'm not doing that shit. I'm not taking no charge for my friend or nothing like that. I'm not one of them niggas. I'm letting you know, if you my friend, I'm not one of them niggas that's gonna take that 10-year bid. If that was your shit, that was your fent, you going to the tent. You getting the fuck up out of here. I'm not doing all that shit.
Yeah, same way. Like fuck
Like,
that. See you.
that's the level.
See you in 10.
Yeah, I fucks with you. You feel me? Like if we in a fight, like if somebody like steal you, I'm in there. I'm in the mix with you. But as far as, or if he got a gun, I'm running. But I'm saying, like, if it's as far as life or death, I probably wouldn't go too OD for my friends.
I think my I got probably 3 levels of love as well. I think my first one would be like my friends, and my definition of love for my friends would just be that, like, I got you no matter what. Like, I care about you, I appreciate you, and like if you ever need anything, period, I more than likely got you as long as I got it. And that's a pretty low level. Like I tell people I love them a lot. So that's kind of like a very low level thing with me. I guess for my parents, my family, it would be, you know, similar to you, Talil, where it's like life or death. And also you, Sean, where it's like at the end of the day, you
Connected
got like,
forever.
yeah, like we connected for that forever.
You did the little joint, yeah, Steve.
And then for a spouse, it would just be like, I love you enough to create life with you.
And you saving over that motherfucking kid.
Right.
Like I love you enough to create something bigger than the both of us, I guess.
Put one in them.
Yeah.
Leave it in and see what happens.
So that's why I say
Let them swim.
like reverting back to I think you can feel that way as a child. Like I think as a child, the base level of love, like happiness, you enjoy being around them, you think about them when you're not with them. Like I don't see why a kid can't do that. I don't think a kid has to be at the level where they're thinking about having fucking kids and shit like that, but I think you can be in love with somebody as a child. I don't see anything. Love is an innocent thing. I mean, I don't see the issue with it.
And it's just, I mean, a lot of shit is taught, like racism. That's taught. Like if you see like little kids and shit, they be hanging with their black friends and all this other shit, like when they young. But shit don't happen until you get these outside sources and they change your mind, because your brains are very very malleable as a youngin.
You use that malleable twice.
Yeah, I'm hitting these motherfuckers.
That's a T word.
Ugh,
That's the second time he used that, John.
malleable.
I guess since we've been kind of talking about kids a good bit today, what do you hope to leave behind for your kids when you have them? Whomever would like to take the reins on that.
Pretty much end that joint off. I would like to leave generational wealth. Like, nah, that's the fucking Floyd Mayweather answer. I would like to leave them with a sense of comfort, like a sense of knowing that I love them, I did everything for them, and just to know I gave them the knowledge of shit that, you feel me, I gave them knowledge of stuff that they can use in the real world that they can pass down to their kids, like shit like how to change a fucking tire or some shit like that. Like little shit, like very intricate, just stuff that survival skills and street smarts, just some shit, you know, because it doesn't have to be monetary gain. I want to give them, like, you know, good help with, like, their mental, you know, so they wouldn't be stressing over certain shit. I mean, stress is going to happen regardless, but I'm saying, like, just so you can be there, like, know what you're doing and don't trip over the little shit.
Like you said, skills, real world skills, and I just want to go out knowing that they're gonna be productive members of society when I'm gone.
How you know?
I said I want to feel that way. I don't know if it's gonna be that way. I
You gonna
want
feel
to feel that way, But
Yo, he hating today. He hating
Right.
today.
You ain't gonna feel shit.
He hating today.
Right. And I want to hopefully I'll do a good enough job at parenting that they will want to model their family after how I raised them. Yeah, so if I go out knowing that they productive members of society and gonna be good to their own family when they have one, then I think I'm straight. Cause like you said, everything gonna be good. Like, be real. Most of us ain't passing down generational wealth. Like, 'cause
Speak for yourself, boy.
I'm just saying, like, in general, the rich people compared to the average people, there's a lot more average people making average money. Like, that's just facts. So
Speak for yourself.
we gotta sleep behind other things if we can't leave behind money. Most people don't leave behind money. So you gotta leave behind other things, skills. You can maybe a house if you pay off your house by the time you die. Leave your house to your kids.
Life insurance.
Yeah, that too. But
but I agree with y'all, both of y'all, to an extent. I think for me it would be what I would want to leave behind would be a family. Like I don't want to have one child, so I would hope to leave behind, a good, nice
litter. You trying to leave?
Yeah, like I want to leave behind.
behind.
Like I want to leave behind enough people to keep my name. You feel me? The more name going. You feel me?
More life.
Like I want to also make sure that I leave behind a good family structure, and they just see what love is and feel love and appreciate. You feel me? Just the things that they got. Period. So for me, it would just be just a family structure. You feel me? Keep the family tree going. Appreciate life as a whole. Just leaving behind happiness, I guess.
Since we talking about love, and we were just familyed out. You feel what I'm saying? Love the children, spouse, all that good shit. How affectionate are you to your spouse around others, or can you be?
I'm not. What was that acronym y'all gave me? Y'all
PDA.
PDA.
Yeah.
Public public displays of affection.
Yeah, for me, I'm not big on that. I don't like making people feel uncomfortable, and I feel like that definitely does. I know it makes me uncomfortable, bro. Like I know everybody.
It makes me uncomfortable.
Everybody done been at Six Flags or something, and y'all waiting in line. And you got the person next to you just tonguing somebody down, like bro, like
Yeah, that is OD.
yeah, like bro, like relax. You feel me?
Right,
Like
like,
there's
I know you
family out
together,
here,
like, I
there's
don't want
kids
your
out
bitch.
here. Y'all see each other every single day. Give each other some space to breathe and stop making other people uncomfortable. I can also see where people don't give a fuck. But me personally, I don't do all of that. I feel like and then if you're doing it around like elders and stuff, I feel like it's kind of a little disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie. Especially like if I'm over my girl house and her father walk downstairs and I'm tonguing her down. That's wild. You feel me? So, like, yeah, I'm not. I try to be as respectful as I can, and I try not to make people uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I'm a little loose on it than you are, cause like y'all together. But at the same, for the most part, I'm like that. Cause I'm like, all right, if it's me, then I'm like, all right, y'all know we together. We ain't gotta do all this shit. Like, and if it's other people, like I know y'all together. Like, you can just if we in the line at Six Flags, y'all can hold hands. We don't gotta be tonguing each other down, licking the neck or something.
Licking a neck.
Real
Yeah.
shit, bro.
Like I
I
was
was
at
be
work.
fucking in Six Flags lines, bro.
Some
Yeah, I
girls
seen
is clingy though.
I seen somebody yesterday at work, and dude in the line paying for the stuff. Well, she paying for stuff, and he got his hand in the back of her pants. I'm like, bro, like y'all in public.
Checking to see if she has some coins back there.
No, in her drawers, like literally, his
Oh,
hand
in
was
her
in the
drawers.
pants all the way.
It was
Yeah,
horny.
I don't even like to hold hands, bro.
I don't either.
I don't like it.
I'll make it a joke if I'm doing like I'm holding hands.
Like
If
I do
swing my
not like
hands.
to hold hands. It's weird. So I have a habit, like if I'm with like if I'm out on a date or something and we gotta cross the street, I'll reach out to grab your hand. And it's a habit. So I'm gonna not y'all niggas, obviously. I wouldn't go on dates with y'all. But like like if I'm with a girl, like I'm gonna reach my hand out. Like I'm gonna make sure that you're crossing the street. I don't know why I do it, but I'm not the swinging down the mall with the hand. Nah,
I do the
don't-
hand to the
don't do
back guy type joint.
it. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
But I don't do the holding hands. I like to, bro. If we out in public, let's act like friends. I don't want to make like especially niggas that like bro. We all in a friend group. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable. Or if you trying to,
Like
if you
third wheel joint.
yeah,
That's why I don't-
bro. Like let's keep this a friendly thing. Like we can get back in the house and do all of this shit like that. You feel me? But yeah.
That's why, like, I don't like if my friends is like if it's like a third wheel type vibe, don't even invite me. Don't even because I don't even want like if y'all on that type vibe,
Yeah.
don't invite me.
Yeah, it
'Cause I'm
depends
not
on
gonna
the
be-
person for me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here look like a fucking clown, like sitting in the back seat. You know.
Look, you got one of these.
Yeah.
Can I go now?
I'm not doing that shit. No.
Take this picture for me. Take this picture for me.
Yeah, you looking crazy. They sitting next to each other at the dinner table. You sitting on the opposite side, just like
You try and have a conversation, them niggas talking, giggling next to each other,
Yeah.
feeding each other.
insiders and shit like that. Yeah,
Fuck
like
outta
I
here,
ain't
bro.
I ain't with none of that. See now, and I don't like doing the holding hands thing either. I'd like if I not have to, but I'm saying like if my girl wants me to do that, I don't have a girl, but you know what I'm saying, in the future, you know what I'm saying, a little earthy joint. You know you gotta always put that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Been doing that shit since season motherfucking 1. But I'll make it like a joke to where it's the like, cause it's like awkward for me to just sit and hold hands. Like I'll swing, like make it like really like a joke to me. Like I'll have to swing my arm and to do that shit. Like it's, but I'll do like the arm over the shoulder type shit, like on some chill shit. Like yeah, we chilling. I'll have my arm over like if we just walking and shit. I'll do that. But the holding hands and all that shit, it's not for me. Like it's not for me. So when it comes to being around elders, I would feel that is disrespectful. Like I'll just cuddle in front of like if I'm with my girl and we in the house and I'm cuddling with my girl and then that's cool and like my parents see, but that's as far as I'm gonna get. I'm not gonna go crazy, gripping the ass cheek and all that. Like I ain't going crazy. Gotta feel that butt though. Gotta feel it, but I'm not gonna do it in front of my.
At the dinner table, she say, "Daddy, yo," like that.
Hey, daddy. Huh?
Yeah, that's wild, bro. That's wild shit.
Yeah, I seen this one video. I think it was on Twitter, and the girl wanted her boyfriend to like act out how he would be if he were to meet her father. So he knocked on the door, came in. She like, hey, meet. He was like, coincidence, we got the same name, Daddy.
Oh hell no!
What the fuck?
Like, yo, nigga, right, had to kill that nigga immediately.
That's wild. Yo, that shit is weird if you really think about it. Like you cracking a joint and she's saying daddy.
I don't like it.
That is crazy. That is wild. I just thought about
That's
it.
always been like I'm not a don't call me daddy, bro. It's weird.
I just
do
really
not like
thought
it.
about it. That
It's-
sounds so crazy.
I don't like anything about that. I don't understand why men like it. I don't understand why you want to be called daddy.
I get it, but I'm saying like I just really thought about it. That shit is wild. That's like incest vibes.
It is. I have no idea why people want to be called daddy. I've
I
never.
don't know
I've
why
never
that
get
shit
it.
started neither.
I ain't even thinking about it. That shit is crazy if you really like break down and unpack this shit. Like, oh my god.
Like I'm a nicknamer all day. You feel me? You can give me a nickname, but daddy is weird, bro.
Yeah. Call me something else.
I've never.
Papi chulo.
What?
That's something. I think that's probably daddy.
What is it?
That's daddy in Spanish. I think Papi chulo. Let me Google it.
I know Poppy.
It's
is
daddy
father,
something.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
If you would have, I don't really know what chulo is. I know culo is ass because some people messing it up and saying poppy culo, like poppy ass. I'm like, no.
Oh no, never mind.
Does
Says an attractive-
Poppy?
it's
I'm
a
gonna say, does Poppy even mean father?
Yeah.
Because I'm asking because I know like Hispanic girls that I know will say that. You feel me?
Padre.
But they don't mean it in that way. So
Padre.
I'm assuming that it's
It's
some
slang.
type of slang.
Yeah, it's slang,
Yeah.
but it means
Padre
father
is
though.
Padre
Yeah.
is father. I think what Hermosa is sister.
Like madre, padre. Yeah.
Yeah, Stu.
Hermosa is
You
sister.
added the little tongue roll to
¿Tú
it.
hablas español?
Yeah. Yeah. See,
Un poquito.
you saying something small a little bit.
Yeah, I'm
See.
saying you. You know, I'm gonna get well versed. We going what? Go to EDC speaking Spanish with the D
See, right near the Mexico border. What you talking about?
Vegas.
Ain't it? Well, not Vegas, but I'm saying like Nevada.
Yeah.
Ain't Nevada right there? Oh, that's like the border of America, pretty much.
No, I
like,
think Nevada's
New
in the
Mexico,
middle.
right?
No, I thought. Let me look it up because don't give me the line. I
I'm
thought.
about to say you got to get to New Mexico before actual Mexico.
well, I think they right beside each
I
other.
thought the border of Texas was like Mexico or something.
Yeah,
Like,
Well, I'm
obviously-
saying the
obviously
border
not-
states like
it's not
Texas,
the
Nevada,
border, but
Texas, Nevada, New Mexico.
I don't see it. It's not close to Mexico.
New Mexico's close, right? That's fuck. Nigga brought the geography out. I don't know shit about
yeah,
that.
niggas, yeah.
Yeah,
That
right.
shit done turned into.
It is what it is.
Speaking of, I guess traveling, can you be friends with people that don't want to leave your hometown?
Yeah, they can be some local ass friends though. Like shit, we cool while I'm here, but when I'm gone, don't hit my phone. So nah.
I don't mean to cut you off. Nevada's like in the middle. Like it's like California's on this side, Arizona at the bottom, Utah on the right, Idaho at the top, Oregon on the top. So it's like nowhere close. California.
I mean, I can, but after we done did everything in state, I don't know what the fuck else we got to do. Like, you ain't trying to go nowhere, experience nothing different.
But why
It's
does
probably gonna dwindle out.
why does that have to, Well, I'll ask you this. Do you have levels of friendship?
Yeah,
So I'm saying, why does that have to? Why does this friend have? Why does that shit have to dwindle out if they don't, step out and go to these different states?
I'm not saying they gotta go nowhere specific, but like, I'm just saying. To me, it shows that you like
Content.
closed-minded, small-minded, don't want to do nothing with life.
Damn.
How you gonna say that? Just because they don't want to do nothing, just because they don't want to travel out, they don't want to do nothing with life?
If you don't want to experience nothing different, you fine with just being local, like within a 20-mile radius for your whole life. Your whole life?
Got a good job, got everything.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. But after you done did everything local, you just gonna keep doing the same stuff over and over again?
Yeah. Yeah. But that,
Is
so
that how
you'll
you
stop-
trying to be?
No, nigga, no.
Why
I'm
is
going to
that?
EDC, nigga. Like I ain't gonna venture out. That's another topic for another time. But I do crazy stuff, not crazy stuff. But EDC is electronic music, so it's different. That's not the norm from what niggas is listening to. It's not a lot of niggas at EDC festivals or at Moonrise and shit like that.
He just admitted.
Right.
He just admitted.
Right.
That was off
Switched up real
camera. That
quick.
was off camera.
Right.
I'm talking about like niggas off camera. Yeah, but go ahead. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, so you'll stop being friends with them.
I ain't saying I'm gonna stop being friends with them. It may dwindle out though. Like, if we just actually just stop talking. Cause like if I'm doing this other stuff, or if I always ask you to go somewhere and you always say no, I'm not gonna keep asking you at a certain point.
So you saying a friend got to travel with you?
I don't have to, but I'm saying if I'm always inviting you things and you always saying no, then I'm eventually gonna stop inviting you, and that's just gonna be that.
Well, they only saying no when you going like different states and shit like that.
Niggas don't even want to go to DC.
Right. That's technically not. That's
Not
not
even
Maryland.
DC, bro.
Like, yo, you can't. Like, you don't want to try nothing different. You fine with Baltimore. Like, your
Niggas go
whole
to the
life.
county. Niggas go from Baltimore to the county.
Yeah, like for me, I can be friends with you. It's just we ain't gonna have much to do because once we done did all the touristy shit that there is to do here, I'm not one to go out to parties and clubs and hookah lounges and shit like that all the time. So I see you when I see you. But
Yeah.
for the most part, it just ain't gonna be that many. I mean, I might catch you at every once in a while at a fucking club or something like that, but it just ain't gonna be that much for us to do. We don't got much hanging out to do. Like the fucking like I just don't understand the excitement of hookah lounge, bar, club, repeat. And that's really once you run past all the touristy shit to do, that's all you really got. So
I agree with that. I'm not like a bar, club type. Well, bar is cool. It's low key because it could be anything. It could be a restaurant. But I'm saying like, it's just if it's nothing like on, like let's say we go to a concert, it's artists on stage. there's some person that I'm coming to see, or what I'm saying,
something to focus on.
Something to focus on. But bars, unless it's like a Super Bowl or some shit, like say a sports event,
like an event.
Yeah, it's nothing. Like I don't find no reason. Hookah, I did that shit when I was in college and I dropped out, so that was a long time ago. But I'm saying like that shit doesn't do anything for me. A lot of people just do that shit to make videos on their phone, moving their head, pause because I got a mic in front of me. Like I said before, moving their head, recording videos, puffing out the motherfucking hookah joint. Meanwhile, they just still sitting down, not really enjoying and not interacting, not networking. When you could be networking, you might meet whoever, might meet the next Floyd, next motherfucking Bill Gates, next, Steven Spielberg. You never know. But back to the question, I probably, like you said, I probably would, it would be limited. My level of friendship would be like, you probably drop down to an associate at that point. So like I probably wouldn't really. Maybe you can come over to like, if I'm still living in the state, you can come over to the crib and shit like that. But other than that,
so you asked me all those questions just to say the same shit?
I was just picking your brain, honestly.
I thought you was going to be the opposite.
No, they still because it say the question y'all can't see, but it say can you be friends with people that you know what I'm saying. So I was saying, can you still be friends with that person? You know what I'm saying? It's levels of friendship. But this will conclude this episode of the Cuzzies podcast. I'm your host, Sweet Tea Filet, because I'm going to Chick-fil-A after this because I was hungry as shit. You know what I'm saying? To my right, Cuzzy Bear still on the, on the side. You see him. I mean, he be moving his shit when y'all don't be seeing shit. It's just weird. To my right, want more Ibn. See, heel Ib. Villain origin story Ib. Never saving that motherfucking kid. Never saving that motherfucking kid Ib. What the want more stand for?
No more CLB.
No more CLB. More subscribers. More life. More wins. To my right. Sean with a C. Sean Samuels. Conflict. Coal mining Sean. I said Sean Samuels.
You're the WWE?
Hoodie Sean. What the C stand for tonight, before we end the show.
Stand for proud. Is it going to be a crowd at EDC?
And the C also stands for conclude, because we ending this motherfucker. Signing out.
And I'm moving on like it's nothing. Tell her bye-bye. Change locations. Tell her meet me at the high rise. Unc used to push chickens, nigga. I ain't talking Popeyes. I don't need no smoke for this shit, nigga. I am not fried. Think I want your bitch, she ain't my type. I see she cockeyed. See, I ain't